Welcome back. We will be looking at the third and final performance management model presented to you in this chapter, which is the performance pyramid. And in contrast to the other two models, what we see here with the performance pyramid is that it is hierarchical, it is level based. So, overall, if you think about the performance pyramid, it has a hierarchy. It does consider financial and non financial performance aspects, which we will look at. And it also addresses this idea that different organizations have different levels, and each level has to be treated differently. Each level's performance has to be measured differently. That concept is incorporated here. And the objectives are generally broken down further, cascaded down from the top, and the vision flows through each layer, generating appropriate measures, which in turn supports it. So measures flow up the pyramid also and downward. The objectives flow down and the measures flow upward. Okay, so let's take a look at the levels itself. Okay, we're going to use this. So what happens is level 1, you have the corporate vision. Level 2, market and financial aspects. We say that this is the divisional and the SBU level. Level 3 brings this further down to customer satisfaction, flexibility, and productivity. We call it the business operating systems level. And level 4 is about quality, delivery, cycle time, and waste. That's the departmental level. Now, a few important aspects. One is that each level is assigned to the corporate hierarchy. Two is that within the breakdown, if you look at it, the left portion of the pyramid, including the flexibility component here, which belongs to both, the left portion mostly is about external effectiveness of your business. And the right portion is mostly about internal efficiency of your business. So, how does that work? Let's go from down to up. Waste and cycle time as KPIs. Imagine that. Just think about that. Waste and cycle time. Waste and cycle time are both internal efficiency related KPIs, measuring waste and measuring cycle time. External effectiveness, external, customer, supplier, all of that, quality and delivery. Now, what we say is that cycle time and waste combine to your productivity. Quality and delivery combine to your customer satisfaction. And delivery and cycle time combines to your flexibility. So, customer satisfaction is more an external matter, productivity is definitely an internal matter, flexibility is something that is related to both. And then we say, moving further up, the customer satisfaction and your flexibility in terms of providing services, all of that, everything, marketing, selling, and distribution, everything related to it falls under this flexibility aspect, even decision making. Those two in combined makes up the market's perception for you, right? Your performance, comparative performance, competitive performance, all of that. And your productivity, how productive you are from all angles, and your flexibility in combination results in your financial performance. So, to be a good business, to be a good division, right? To be a good SBU, to be a good company, you have to have excellent market performance and excellent financial performance. Then that means if you have both the market's heart and if you have won the financial or shareholders' heart, that means your corporate vision is getting achieved. So this is the overall idea. This is how the pyramid is frameworked. It's going from downward to up, building the vision upwards. So when you do this, how you do this is first you establish the objectives. You start with that, right? You have your vision, then you break down the vision to each levels in terms of CSFs, KPIs, objectives, goals. So you break it down to each level because you don't measure the same level or each level in the same way. Even what you measure are different, right? And then once you do that, you keep measuring, building KPIs upwards that slowly feeds this. So, for example, cycle time and waste builds productivity. Quality and delivery builds customer satisfaction. So, once you have the objectives laid out, you keep measuring and you keep pushing the performance upwards or backward. Could say that, right? So, as you can see, it has the non-financial and the financial aspect. It has the qualitative and the quantitative aspect, and it has the internal versus the external aspect. So it's quite all round, and it's nothing. You don't have to think of it as something that is restricted to the production entity. It can be used in any context, just like the balanced scorecard. Okay, so here you have a summary. Level 1 is vision, outlining how the organization will achieve its success and competitive advantage. Level 2, achievement of market related and financial CSFs, is initial focus of achievement strategy. So you break down the objectives, level 1 objectives, into level 2. Level 3, the level 2 strategies are linked to the achievement of these three factors. These drive the organization's strategic objectives. And level 4 is used to monitor status of level 3 factors. Right? Your level 4 monitors the status of level 3 factors. That's why we say measures go upward. Objectives come down, measures go up. Okay, so there are things for you to read more in terms of, just some additional descriptions in terms of, understanding them. But the next component we will be looking at is the evaluation of the performance pyramid as a tool. The general advantages that were looked at in both balance scorecard and performance building block are relevant here. In addition to that, this is hierarchical, as you can see. It's level based, so it goes up, it moves, and you can break the organization into corporate hierarchies using the performance pyramid. That's a good thing. It is process focused because you saw what we measure at the low end, right? Cycle time, waste, quality. So your all of those are process involved. So it's very easy to measure and manage your processes, and through processes, the overall corporate objective. So it considers how the processes combine to achieve organizational goals, like I think um, quality and delivery were combined to arrive at customer satisfaction. And it also measures and interacts both horizontally and vertically. So that's another good point. Flexibility, for example, has a horizontal approach as well, where flexibility helps you be more productive, and flexibility definitely improves your customer satisfaction. So you're looking at the horizontal relationships as well. Waste is linked to cycle time is linked to delivery is linked to quality, and the other way around. That's another good correlation. And it recognizes financial and non-financial measures can support each other, like the common ones that you can see here: market and financial. Two perspectives helping the corporate objective. Disadvantages, the common disadvantages, the first six in the balance scorecard are still relevant here. In addition, this model is a little complicated, making the time and resources required significant, because there are so many breakdowns, so many components. So you have to break the organization into all these components, come up with KPIs, etc. And some measures may conflict, like cost versus efficiency, right? You have to spend more. So if you want to get higher quality, then you might have to increase delivery time or increase cycle time. So everything going down is not good. There can be certain conflicts which you will have to manage based on the KPIs that you actually use. So on that note, we arrive at the end of chapter number 11, if I'm right. Non-financial performance indicators. As you can see, it's quite useful. And for APM, it does complete the performance measurement and management block for us. We have chapter 12, 13, and 14 to look at. Chapter 12 will be quality. Chapter 13 will be the new chapter on professional skills. And chapter 14 is essentially just an introduction to the CB exam platform. So that's what we will be looking at next. Thank you and good luck.